It's time for MotoE to get underway on their first race of the weekend here, and this is going to be a good one. Hello everybody, welcome up to the commentary box. MotoE up first then, a 10-lap race where it all began right here back in 2018. The All-Electric Championship got underway, and it was a good series actually as well back in 2019. Let's take a look then at the starting grid procedure. Well, it's Jordi Torres on pole position. Hector Garza is second. Third for Eric Granado. Nicholas Spinelli is fourth. Akubo fifth. Cassidy is sixth. Randy Kumanaka starts seventh. Zarconi starts in eighth. Rabat ninth. Matteo Ferrari down in 10th position. A rider who was dominant in the first race at the Italian Grand Prix, now having a bit of a slow run here. He too down in 10th. Miguel Pons 11th then. Andrea Mantovani, Kevin Manfred, Makia Perez. Then it's Zayoni, Finelio, Maria Herrin at 17th, and Lucas Salvador down in 18th position. Oh, I see Omi's in the box as well. Don't know if you can hear me, if you're just watching along. Hello, Omi. Nice to see you. As he's in the box watching. 10 laps then of the Saturn Ring. Shouldn't take too long to complete this inside the 15 to 20 minutes. It used to be 7 laps we raced here. Now it's 10 laps with the improvement of the motorcycles on a full Grand Prix layout. Should be quite an exciting opening race here for MotoE. Race number 1. Of course, we've got the sprint race coming up later for MotoGP. Loads of action to anticipate here today. No formation up either in MotoE. 30 seconds until the green light goes on and the race gets underway. Let's open up TweetDeck and get the correct one in as well for the MotoE series, all loaded up. Green flag at the back. Red flag is taken away. The third weekend is under starters' orders. Lights out in MotoE. Great start from Jordi Torres. Hector Garza gets a great launch and goes right out the middle and towards turn number 1. It's Garza leading. Round the outside, Nicholas Spinelli goes up the inside and Spinelli takes the lead. Oh, what a fantastic launch on the inside at turn number 1. Round turn 2 now into turn 3. The hairpin at Castrol Omega. Spinelli leads from Garza, Torres, Granado. Look, Eric Granado to 4th. Akubo 5th, Cassidy 6th. Kumanaka didn't make his demon start like he did last time out at the Italian Grand Prix. He's still down in a 7th position as they come up to the top. Tito Rabat passes Matteo Ferrari, who's down into, again, 10th position as the field curves back up, continuing on the accelerant that we need to see here as well on the opening lap. Once again, they're just having a few little errors. Nothing too bad as we ride on more with Jordi Torres, trying to go right around the outside of Hector Garza. That's Hector Garza coming through at Audi Brook as well. Not going to work out. Down through turn 11 on the drop down towards turn 12 in the Saturn curve. And there's 4 riders side by side into the braking zone. Spinelli still leads. Garza in 2nd. Eric Granado still 3rd. So they've all returned to their original positions. But Jordi Torres from pole position has dropped down to 4th position, maybe even 5th. As round the outside goes Matteo Cassidy. End of lap 1, Spinelli leads from Garza, Granado, Torres, Cassidy, Kumanaka. As again up the inside, here comes Hector Garza, trying to have a look on the inside at turn number 1. He's not going to have anything there, so he too cannot make the move to succeed. But what a run. And Garza's on the inside. Garza's on the inside. Coming through as Spinelli goes wide. Garza keeps it inside and goes through and turn 3 on the inside line. Fantastic move and cuts off. Spinelli coming back through turn 4. A fantastic opening little run. Garza leads. Spinelli 2nd. Granado 3rd. Torres 4th. On to lap 2 of 10 of this race. 9 to go, as you can see on the timing tower at the top. Hector Garza looking absolutely spectacular as the MotoE battery-powered spin up with the motors as we come through Carthalion, through Audi Brook. cut back to the front. Everyone's still remarkably together. The gap's open about 5 seconds. It's again down the hill. It's like they get extra energy to hit the brakes on the inside. This is like early 2000s F1 cars in that braking zone with the energy flying by. It's quite a nice sound to hear, to be fair. Garzo leads. Oganado to second. Jordi Torres to third. Nicolas Spinelli is down into fourth position. Salvador has already been given a track limits warning by the stewards, so he doesn't like one thing as they come to the inside line. There's Granado. This is for second position. So Jordi Torres. Oh, Granado. Rear steps out of him as well. Coming into turn one. A big, nearly high side moment. He manages to hold it down. And it's Hector Garzo who is leading the championship now by 5 points to Jordi Torres. 84 to 79. Mattia Ferrari on 68. Granado 29 back. And so far, having the okay run. Garzo leads, and he's done a 1:27.914, a new best race lap record here at the Sachin Ring. As they squeeze up, Garzo's a little bit of a speed problem coming through Audi Brook at turn 8. No, that's Kathleen. I'll tell you what, we need a better system on this track. They all look alike. Get some name tags out there like they have at Snetterton. That'll help things be determined. Hector Garzo, and that's Nicolas Spinelli passing Randy Kumanaka, and that's a regain of position. So Spinelli passing Kumanaka, Cassidy in fourth. And the top four begin to break away as Jordi Torres looks to the inside, coming in the inside of Sachin at turn 12 and makes the move. Up the inside with a nice move position. So Jordi Torres up into second position, and now the gap in the championship is 1 point. Hector Garzo on 84, 83 for Jordi Torres. 8 to go as we start the third. Now we start lap 4, so 7 to go. Garzo leads it, and it's a nice little run that we're liking here. In towards turn number 1, though, on the braking zone. On the inside line, that's going to be Cassidy trying to pass Granado, getting a little bit too tight. Granado's holding up around the outside towards turn 2. Cubo has been given a track limits warning, but who stayed ahead? Granado stayed third, Cassidy down to fourth, coming through the middle half of the track. I was expecting a little bit of a difference between them, but no, it hasn't worked out as Torres tries to come around the outside of Hector Garzo at the top of the hill at 4, 5 and 6. Hasn't worked out through Carthalian. The drop at turn 7 into the long opening next section at Aldi Brook. Nothing happening there. Rear tyre stepping out for Jordi Torres as we get to see the left-hand tyre here. The rear tyre on the left side is the most worn, with it being more on the left here. It's like it's different. In Formula 1, if it's a left-handed track, it's the right-hand tyres that suffer worse, and vice versa. But on MotoGP bike, because it's in 2 wheels, if it's a left-hand track, that's worse. It's the left-hand tyre that goes worse. As Torres tries to slip it up the inside of Garzo. Hasn't got the run. Kubo's been given another track limits warning from the FIA stewards as well, we've just been told. Up the hill we come then into Quickenberg at turn 13 now. And that's Zaccone under pressure from Mattia Ferrari. Mantovani has been given a track limits warning now. So that, and up the inside to turn 1, Torres trying to have a little bit of a late braking move on Garza, not going to work out. Meantime, Granado has been passed by Cassidy and sets out the inside of the first corner and makes the move. Can Granado hold it back? They're very tight together. It gives a little bit of a squeeze to Matteo Cassidy, and it's good night Vienna there. Mantovani, as we said, with that track limits warning, it's flashed up on our monitors now. As around the outside, that's it. Oh, Jordi Torres trying left and right to try and pass Hector Garzo. It's not working. It's not attacking the way he wants to. So it is being a little bit, I don't say it, but it's being a little bit bizarre, a little bit worse. Halfway in the race, lap 5 of 10. 6 to go, it'll be 5 to go at the end of this one. It's a short, sweet race. It's what we like to see. Garzo, though, 0.150 up. Torres in second. Spinelli. Oh, Nicolas Spinelli. Track limits warning. Oh, dear. So he'll get the naughty boy flag as well with the black and white to come out there. I'm loving that sound past the braking zone. That was a great camera angle because the bike sound when they recharge on the motors sounds like the early 2000s Formula 1 cars, the V10s. Such a nice sound to hear in my ears again. And it's coming from an electric engine. Proves that it's possible. Over the line we go.
Has it been an electric race?
Hello. Okay. Yes, it has. Hello, Amy. How are you doing?
Hello.
It has been
I can hear
electric.
myself on an echo.
Oh, right. Oh, we're up the inside. That says that's Spinelli passing Kumanaka. And they're trying to swap back. No, this is Cassidy and Kumanaka. And Spinelli's just behind them. So that's Kumanaka up into 4th position. Cassidy down to 5th. Matteo Ferrari's 1.5 seconds of the pace. Yes, Omi, it has been an electric race. So you're right there. It's been quite fun as we enter halfway. Cassidy on the 40. He's been given a track limit 20. What do you like? Yeah, what are you making of MotoE? I think this is only the second time you've seen it live.
Yeah, I guess it's fun to watch. Love the sound, first of all, and yeah, it's very close racing, so I enjoy it.
Nice to have you along in the pits to watch on as well, as they keep on. Track limits warning, as we said, for Cassidy. Top 3 again, keeping away. Short, sweet race for MotoE. We've only been, racing about 8 minutes, and we're already halfway through. It's not that long. Granada's right at the back of Torres, coming to the inside line at turn number 12 at Sachin. And Eric Granado passes Jordi Torres. That changes the championship. Garzo would be leading by, I would say, 5 points. Yes, 5 points is the timing's changed now. Ferrari moves up into 13, up in position to 6 as well, so that's going to help as they continue to charge back. Across the line we go then. Hector Garzo leading this race as they keep on. What's this we're having a look at here? Round the outside, and that's Ferrari passing Spinelli. So Ferrari's getting himself into the mix now. So this is going to be fun. Okay. Apparently there's music in the background of free practice too. We told you there would be. So everyone's going to get done on copyright for that then. We'll get that sorted in a second. Hector Garzo from Eric Granado. Then we get Jordi Torres, Randy Kumanaka, Nicolas Spinelli, Matteo Ferrari, Matteo Cassidy, Alessandro Sarcone, Miguel Pons. In 9th place, Tito Rabat is 10th. Andreas Mantovani, 11th. Cubo, 12th. Manfred, 13th. Sarcone, 14th. Perez, 15th. Finelio, 16th. Maria Herena is 17th. Lucas Amador has not been moved at all. He stayed in 18th position. And this is getting to the normal time in the race, but this is actually quite exciting at the front. Eric Granada's going to go for it on the inside and takes the lead. Goes a bit too deep. Coming out of Sachin. He's going to have the run up the hill towards Quickenberg to keep it, and he's done it. So Jordi Torres and Hector Garzo are now level on World Championship points after the races. This is round 3 of the 8. Race number 1 of 2, but Granado hasn't got a great exit at the last corner. Hector Garzo's going to look for the move on the inside line. So is Jordi Torres. Round the outside as well. Here comes Randy Kumanaka. Nicolas Spinelli in there now. Side-by-side action. The 81 of Jordi Torres gets ahead of the 4 of Hector Garzo. So they're still the same World Championship points. Now Torres on 83. Garzo down 8. What? That's not correct. It can't be. They were level on points a second ago. It would be if they changed position as well, but okay. So Torres now 8 points ahead of Garzo. So it's Eric Granado leading, Jordi Torres 2nd, Hector Garzo is 3rd, Randy Kumanaka in 4th, Nicolas Spinelli 5th, Matteo Ferrari's moved up from 6th after starting 11th. So he's made a good start, but he's right at the back of this little train. The next 2 laps are going to be absolutely electric, to steal Omi's pun there. Down we go then, once again. Are we going to see anything different? I'm not surprised actually no one's hit the barrier or anything or fallen off. Sachsenring is a difficult circuit for MotoE to get right. Down the hill we come. In towards turn 13 at Quickenberg. Absolutely love that sound. It does look like an old F1 car. That's the first time I've heard it actually sound like an old F1 car. I didn't hear it much at Mugello with the track noise. On the inside line, that is Nicolas Spinelli. Passing Matteo Ferrari for 5th position. So Ferrari's lost out yet again on some places. 2 to go here at the Sachsenring for MotoE. Up the inside, here comes Hector Garzo taking Jordi Torres for 2nd position. He's on the inside line as he comes through 1, but it cuts back at 2 to give the advantage to Jordi Torres, who will keep the power on. What about the switch back into Castrol Omega? No, can't do it through Omega. Has to run back up the hill. And now Granado runs wide. So Granado's having a few moments as well. He's trying to find some pace. Well, they've just got to keep it through. The batteries are still going to have some charge in them, so it's a flat-out race designed. We've only previously run 7 laps here. This is the longest MotoE we've had in Germany. We have 10 laps now, and then 10 laps later, making 20 laps in total across the 2 races. It's nice the way they split it up. It does work. Oh, Granado on the brakes as well. You can't throw it away. Only 1 MotoE bike allowed per person. And if you throw it away, you won't be starting race 2 later on. Usually it used to be race 1 on Saturday, race 2 Sunday. Now they put it both on one day to keep the format the same. And that is Jordi Torres taking the lead. Torres has passed Granado, coming across the line with 1 to go. Granado looking back on the inside and can't do it. Torres now going to have a 13-point advantage in the championship as things stand. Across the line, last lap the call. Jordi Torres has taken the lead. Eric Granado in second. Hector Garzo is third. Randy Kumanaka's up to fourth, and they're going 4 wide into turn 1. Torres gets a little bit of a slipstream breaker. At the inside goes Eric Granado. He outbreaks himself and actually drops it. Granado crashes out. The long-time race sitter is out and brings out the yellow flag at turn 1. And now it's a run at the front with Jordi Torres leading. Nicolas Spinelli is in second place. Randy Kumanaka third. Matteo Ferrari fourth. Zarconi's up to fifth. And Garzo's crashed. Hector Garzo's crashed out. Oh, that's insane. Hector Garzo has crashed out of the race as well. So it's completely changed. Torres will lead the championship by 14 points to Ferrari, 27 to Kumanaka, and they've gone down together. Garzo went down further after Granado. But Jordi Torres, like he did in the first MotoE race, is going to win in Germany. Who's going to start second? At the inside, Randy Kumanaka sends it on Spinelli. Spinelli can't do anything back. Into the last corner at Quickenberg. Little bit of a move from Matteo Ferrari trying for third. But Jordi Torres tours across the line and wins race 1 in Germany. Kumanaka is second, his best ever result in MotoE. Nicolas Spinelli is third, Matteo Ferrari fourth. Alessandro Zarconi 5th, Matteo Cassidy 6th, Tito Abadi 7th, Miguel Pons 8th, Andrea Mantovani is 9th, Matteo Kubo's 10th, Kevin Zarconi 11th, Kevin Manfred goes in 12th, Makia Perez 13th, Fidelio 14th, Heron 15th, 16th for Salvador, and out of the race, Eric Granado and Hector Garzo. Jordi Torres, though, wins the opening race, and that says done. What did you make of it, Omi? Great race, wasn't it?
Sorry. Yeah, it really was. And basically, this is what we love about these races. It's just action all the way from the start to the end. Very short, snappy. So yeah, really enjoyed it.
Cheers, Amy. Nice to have you in the box to watch that one. But thanks to everybody then. That's it then for MotoE Race 1. Jordi Torres wins. Randy Kumanaka second. Nicolas Spinelli is third. Race 2 gets underway later at 3:10 British Summer Time. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.